Let's get right to work here. If you've gotten the book, and you won't get much out of these lessons if you don't get a copy, you notice a nice little story as the prelude, that of a professor who found a mysterious scrap of parchment which told of the secret to all knowledge and all power in a remote mountain, as well as his adventures in finding it. The story in these preceding pages illustrates the exact point which led me finally to write this last book. As the professor discovered, freedom is, period. Through all the books I've studied and lectures listened to, as well as my own research and tests down this line, it has become very clear to me that we each already have all the freedom, happiness, and peace we could ever want. It's just sitting there, waiting for us to recognize its presence in our nature, just waiting for us to let our own light shine. That's the secret people have been looking for all this time, the one which the other self-help gurus will sell you unlimited books, CDs, videos, and personal consultation to help you find. But I think, like Dorothy of Oz with her slippers, you'll eventually find that you had the solution all along. And also like Dorothy, you have to make the journey before you believe it's that simple. This is the route to enlightenment which people have chased for so long, one which has led some people around in circles and others to an early grave. Throughout the ages, enlightenment has been sought and sometimes found, but these efforts were often hidden in musty archives. It's only been in this internet age that anyone can have access to vast amounts of data, both ancient and modern, literally at one's fingertips. It has become not only easier, but absolutely vital that each person take what can be grasped and experienced from this virtual buffet and let the rest go, just as a thirsty person can't use the full output of a fire hose. With all these resources so immediately available, any idea of having the truth dictated by any single person to anyone else shows up as a pretense. And as you now have to choose for yourself, the truth within will start shining out on its own. The trick is this one simple datum. The limits you have, the only things holding you back, are those you have accepted. And these limits are all additive, not natural. We're going to cover several authors in this book, and a single idea that these few authors and their different ideas about how this world around us works, that these can allow us to unearth and let shine that natural freedom we all possess as individuals. We've already laid down the disclaimer here. As you agree with the idea that there is possibly unlimited freedom, joy, and happiness already within, then you alone will be able to let it shine forth. Now the work you will take in these lessons and how much you can get out of them are simply your responsibility. I can't do anything for you from here. I can only provide these materials so that you can make your own studies and come to your own conclusions. At times I may make very pointed statements which you will probably disagree with. That is your choice. I only ask you to entertain the notion for a bit and see if it might possibly be true. But until and unless you find it to be true for you, then it won't be. So meanwhile, I've been working to see how entertaining I can make all this. And I'll see you along the way. You're going to have a short video like this one at the beginning of each lesson. Hope they all help you in some way. Good hunting.